Okay. I just got back from the gym and we got to talk about some stuff. All right. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Jessica Mercedes. If you did not know, listen, YouTube playing with me right now. All right, I'm gonna calm down. YouTube has taken some of my watch time, some of my watch hours. I was almost at 2,000 watch hours last week. Halfway to the 4K mark, they dropped. I don't know what happened, but I'm gonna calm down. All right. So last week I was at like 1,900 something watch hours for like 3 days straight, and I'm just like, okay, I know it takes a while to upload, to update. I'm gonna be patient. So I was patient, and lo and behold, like 3 or 4 days later, I hit refresh. Why did my watch hours decrease by like 600 hours? So, of course, I went to searching. I'm trying to figure out what is happening, what is going on, and I came across this wonderful video. I hope that I can find it again. I will tag the source if I can find the video. It was like 30 videos ago. But basically, she just ran down a list of like 10 reasons why your watch time can decrease or why your watch hours could drop. And I was like, it makes so much sense. And on the other hand, I was like, I'm done. I don't want to do this no more. First, they trying to ban the clock app. You know what I'm saying? Now they're playing over here with me on YouTube. I really had a moment. Like, when I say I had a moment, I was so close to just being like, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm done. But then I had to remember that a delay is not a denial, okay? And that I have to control the controllable. So I'm making this video, first of all, to let you know that your watch time could decrease. And I already knew that, but it's just one of those things where you're like, that's not gonna happen to me. Baby, it happened to me, okay? So yes, your watch time can decrease. But the other part to that is you have to control the controllable. Because I seriously had a moment to where I was just like, I don't want to do it no more. You know, I lost my job back in October. I have been unemployed for like 3 months. I've been working so hard on getting my YouTube to where it needs to be to monetize my channel, because I'm overqualified for every job that I apply for. The frustration is there. The frustration is valid. Like, I'm a mom of 4. So, you know, mom life is turning me every which way but loose. And I really had to just pause and say, you got to control the controllable. You got to control the controllable. The other part to that is when you pray and you ask God for something, it don't matter what it looks like. He's going to fulfill every promise to you. Y'all know that song. Listen, he's going to fulfill it. And you have to get so focused on the thing that you said that you wanted to do that it doesn't matter what it looks like. Like, I'm literally in a season I'm in the season to where I don't have a choice. Like, me having faith is not a choice. Like, I don't have a plan B. Right? I know some people, you know, if this doesn't work out, then you could do this. And if that doesn't work out, then you could do that. Like, I do not have a plan B. YouTube has to work or it has to work. Like, this is where I am. And I'm being so transparent with you guys because I know that there's a lot of you out there who are like, I don't know what to do and I don't have a plan B. That's okay, because first of all, God needs to be your plan A, right? And also, when you have this plan A, understand that it either has to work or it has to work. Like, that's it. Like, I had to really have a come to Jesus and be like, girl, I know you're frustrated. I know you're aggravated, but you cannot quit. And I'm making this video because I know somebody out there is watching this, and it feels like every time you take 10 steps forward, you get knocked back 20 steps. I feel you. If nobody else feels you, I feel you. Okay? Your girl feels you. I feel like I just been getting just WWE, literally. But you have to control the controllable. Like, I tell my kids this all the time when they get all frustrated and flustered and upset, especially with each other, because, you know, siblings bicker. And I always ask them, who can you control? And their response is always yourself, because that's the only thing that you control. So what I have decided is that I'm still going to show up, but I'm going to show up more often. Because the truth be told, I could be doing more on my part. And I have a high level of accountability. So I really had to assess the situation after I went down the rabbit hole of how in the world can your watch hours on YouTube drop. And I had to say, all right, girl, you done figured out the analytical, logical side. You can't do nothing about that. It happened. What can you do? What can you control? And I really hope that the people who need to hear this and understand that this just is not about YouTube. If you know, you know. Okay? Control the controllable. I know that this person did this to you. I know that this situation happened. I lost my job. I got fired. Somebody else snatched my income from me. I couldn't control that. What can I control? And what you focus on expands. So if you constantly focus on what you don't have, what you lost, what you missed out on, or what you think you missed out on, because what God has for you is for you and it will not pass you by, catch it, okay? If you constantly focus on that, that's what you're going to constantly get and what you're going to constantly receive. So I have made a decision, and I want you to make this decision with me. If life has been turning you every which way but loose and you thought that 2025 was going to be your year, it still can be. It still will be. We're going to claim it. We're going to receive that, and we're also going to put in the work behind it, because faith without, y'all know the rest, okay? So we're going to control the controllable. So I'm going to see y'all every day to get my watch time back up, because like I had a whole strategy, right? And let me tell you something. This is how I know, like, faith is my only option right now, and probably yours too. Because even with the strategy, even with all the things that I know as far as marketing and business and things like that, I still got hit with a 2-piece. Like, oh, you thought, right? And that just goes to show that our plans are not God's plans. Like, God is still going to give me the desire of my heart to be able to become a YouTuber, to monetize my channel, to be able to speak to people, to help bring people to Christ, right? All of that, it's still going to happen. But it's not always going to happen like how I think it's going to happen. And it's not always going to look like how I think it should look. And I really hope that this message resonates with you, because I want you to understand that whatever it is that you're trying to do, if it's in God's will, right? Because it has to please God and it has to align with his will, he's going to make it happen. He's going to make it happen. And do not get discouraged if it doesn't look like how you think it's going to look. If it doesn't look like how you think it's supposed to look. It's almost like, y'all ever heard this story? I don't even know if it's a story, but somebody made it up. Like, people, like, you are praying, you ask for God for a cake, right? And you get mad when he hands you the ingredients. Because we want God to just hand us the cake. Let's be real. That's what we want. We ask God for cake and he hand us ingredients, and we looking like, you got to do your part. You have to control the controllable, right? So that's what I'm taking this as, and I hope that you learn from me that when you find yourself in these predicaments and in these situations, sit back, take a breath, but still move forward. Like, gather yourself and move forward, because literally that's all you can do. I can't call YouTube and ask them to give me my watch hours back. If I can, y'all let me know in the comment section though. No, but for real, I can't be like, hey, yo, everybody on YouTube, come watch my video. Like, I would love for that to happen. But what I also understand is that whatever it is that my heart desires, because I'm doing it for the glory of God, because I want God to get the glory out of my channel. I really do. It's going to happen. It might not happen when I want it to happen. It might not happen how I want it to happen, but it's going to happen. And if you're trying to grow your YouTube channel, I really want you to understand that it is going to happen for you. And I want you to take my situation and I want you to learn the lesson from it, that no matter what, you still got to show up. because there's going to be setbacks. There's going to be disappointments. Control the controllable. Show up. I really love you and I appreciate you for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't, and I'll catch you in the next video.